We all know the legendary problems that people face to try to get a birth certificate or a marriage certificate, and so that is priority on our list. And what we aim to do is to make sure that all our records from the VSU are digitized, and so that people can access these services from any computer terminal anywhere across the country. I think it is just correct that our people have equal access wherever they are, and to bridge and to stop that having to come into Belize City to be able to get one of these documents. And so that is one of the big projects we're working on. We're also working on to digitize the police records, to make that process a bit easier and more accessible as well. One of the things we're looking at is the national ID, which will transform the way we do business in this country. It will facilitate accessing service by the general public, and what we aim to do is to have a system where all of your data would be contained on an ID, and we're looking at having an electronic version of that ID so as to eliminate, the backing around, carrying on a card. Also, I am aware that there is going to be a card version for those who wish to have a card version. Underlying all of this, though, is the legislation. And so to be able to put all of these changes we're enacting on very strong footing, we've passed several legislation to do this. We've passed the Data Protection Act, we've passed the Data Sharing Act, and the Digital Government Act, which is critical for us, because what that legislation does is it sets parameters that all ministry must comply with, so that if you go to one ministry, you can expect the same level of service at every single ministry. The efforts we've made and the work we've done so far has been internationally recognized by the United Nations. Belize is now ranked number 133 out of 193 nations, and we've seen our ranking improve since 2020 as a result of all the online services that we're now offering. And that puts us in line with countries like Mexico, South Africa, Egypt, countries who have been involved with this process for a very long time.